welcome back to Steven Universe Save the Light. As you can see, last time we played, we got about 57% of the way through the game, which actually means we got closer to 2/3 of the way through the game, but because we were discovering secrets along the way, we, made a little extra progress there. Where we left off, we were about to go visit the Sky Temple, so I think we're going to do that right away. And then after visiting the Sky Temple, there are some other errands to run, like side quests to turn in, that sort of thing. So we're just going to jump right in and do that. So let's see, who do we want to take to the Sky Arena? Let's see, who indeed? Start with a character switch up. Let's see, I think we have to take Peridot. Actually, I don't know that we do have to take Peridot, but I want to anyway. I always want to take Pearl, just because I love me my Pearl. Plus, it's the Sky Arena. Of course, we gotta take Pearl to the Sky Arena. And let's warp out of here. So yes, the ancient Sky Arena, which of course you all remember from as the location where Pearl has been training Connie throughout the series. Which of course is why I want to bring her along for this. Alright. Behold the Sky Arena. Sky Arena is a weird little area of the game because... Hang on, I just moved this window. Sky Arena is a weird little area because it really is just this one area. Like, it's not a full dungeon or anything like the other areas are. It is just this one zone. And it's really easy to just... And this is probably the only time we will ever visit it, too, because it's very, very easy to get all of the stuff, and then all of the secrets and stuff, and then you never have to visit it again. Yeah, so there's Secret 1, a level up charm. So it's cool that they added it, because this is just a cool location. And a fun little area historically within the show. But it is just like kind of a weird outlier because it is just this little detour you take and then you never visit it again. Ooh, we'll take some of that. Actually, this reminds me, one thing I did do off screen is I went back and farmed some chroma so that we have almost enough to get every upgrade schematic that we have currently in our inventory. So that's one of the errands we will be doing after we drop off into... What's up with my frame rate? Jesus. Down to like 10 frames per second. Wonder what's eating up all the frame rate. Anyway. So yeah, I did a little chroma farming off screen because that is boring to watch. And now you don't have to watch me do it. You'll just get to see the benefits of it.
Come on, just do it like you used to. Can't you access your memories of this place? I'll take you back to the site of every battle we won on this miserable planet if that's what it takes. Try to remember. Things were so good back then. You were so much stronger. We were unstoppable. I can't bring you back until we get this right. A prism that doesn't want to be a weapon? What would they say if they saw it like this? Hessenite, what's wrong with your prism? Oh, it just activated for someone else, that's all.
I commented on this last time, but this really is funny, like... now that we know who Steven's mom really was, it is really funny to, like, look at scenes like this, and it's like, well, Steven outranks you by quite a bit, Hessenite. Sorry.
No! That again?
Hey, the prism is just following the hierarchy.
Why are you still thinking of that tiny human? How did it put these silly ideas into your refraction?
Diamond gotta do what Diamond gotta do, Hess Knight.
You don't belong to him.
Like, I know that's not actually the reason why the prism, like, is following Steven. Like, the prism's following Steven because Steven's, like, good and persuasive and all that good stuff. But it is kind of like, it's a little funny to imagine that the prism is just like, knows better.
You belong to me. No!
No! We're here too. Her teleporting looks really cool, I gotta say. Really? Again? Luckily, she doesn't know that we're still tracking her. Well, that's odd. She's returning to the Strawberry Battlefield. We were just there. This thing must need a reboot. No, wait. Those coordinates. They're pointing to the exact location of the Pyramid Temple. You mean the one we blew up that one time? That's the one. What's with you guys and blowing up ancient temples anyway? So I guess we're heading back to that big crater. Alright, so let's just explore it. Let's just finish exploring this area. Which will not take long, trust me. It's like you pretty much just gotta go all the way around the border of the place and you will find every secret that there is to find. No biggie. I'm pretty sure one of these is a light Steven, so we're gonna let Pearl get it. Not this one. I remember there is a light Steven here, I just don't remember another level up. I just don't remember which area leads to... Sometimes it's a little hard to gauge with 3D platforming. Alright. And we've got our frames back, so that's good. Oh, and now they're gone again. We were up to 30 frames for a second, and then we're back down to 10, 15. Ooh, we sure have been working hard. I think it's time to give out some more kudos. Pearl's amazing.
Why, yes.
Oh, Steven, you're so sweet. Teehee. Alright. I was just thinking about how anxious it is this height makes you, and then Pearl jumped off of it. Yeah. Whoop. And there she goes again. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, that's not it. There we go. We're just gonna equip that badge on Pearl.
What's this?
Well, then we're also gonna level up because we haven't done that yet.
And Pearl.
Oh, perfect. Lucky Expert. The damage bonus of Pearl's lucky hits is doubled. So yeah, that's very important. As I mentioned that. Come on, people say. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the game. The two most important notes in Pearl's bubble are Lucky Expert, which doubles the damage of her Lucky Strikes, and this one right here, Surprise Strike, which allows her to do an extra 50% damage when attacking from behind. So we have now reached the point where Pearl is like beast mode. Like this is what we were striving for Pearl. And now it kind of doesn't really matter what we do with her character. I'm probably going to put some more points in teamwork. Because, like, thinking back on my Let's Play, I realized that we've been getting very few combo attacks, and I want to see more of those, so build up teamwork to get more teamwork.
Hard work and
dedication always pays off.
Alright, now it's Steven's turn.
Peridot here.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll put that.
This is quite optimal. Adventure is out there.
Video
Whoop,
games!
forgot to confirm.
Rigorous study and training? I can own it. I didn't expect this.
Upgrades, upgrades.
Let's see.
I love
Do we have the points for this? Yes, we do.
Great stuff!
Hey, stun dash. And then what else do we want to do? With hang moves, now I mean, the spike saws and any negative effects. That's a good one. I think I'm going to continue for that one, but yeah, for now we'll put one more point in teamwork. What's this? Yeah, we'll put one more point in teamwork. Teamwork's always good.
Hey, stuff!
All right. This jump is actually tricky. Like, God. Okay. What the? Steven!
Treasure!
Steven's the best. Steven's the best for spear schematic. Excuse me. Excuse me a second. Steven's always the best platform because he's got this double jump.
Hey.
There's Pearl. Okay, and now you can see the true majesty of Pearl in action. Wait for it. Perfect. Okay, his back is turned. Ta-da! We still need to up her attack, huh?
Hollow Pearl. Thrust.
And now he's on fire, which is excellent.
Attack. Thrust. Attack.
I love the Hollow Pearls. The other fun thing about Hollow Pearl is that, just like in the show, Hollow Pearls will stick around if Pearl gets knocked out. And at first, and what was funny was the first time it happened, I was like, huh, that's weird that the Hollow Pearls would, that's weird that the Hollow Pearls would stay around even though Pearl's been knocked out. And then I remember that was literally what happened. That was literally the point of an entire, that was literally the plot of an entire episode, was Pearl's clone sticking around without her and it being a problem.
Attack mode initiated.
Just spamming clone no jutsu? Yes, indeed. Actually, yeah. Oh, there. Turn around. Okay, so let's do this instead. Probably should have done this earlier in the fight, but never mind. Wait, yeah. I forgot Peridot doesn't have her thing yet. There's a particular badge you want to get with Peridot that makes her much more useful later on. I'll point it out when we get to it. We will be getting it in this video, I believe, in fact. Dang it. Oops. Yeah, let's heal the Pearl up.
Let's get beefy.
That should kill it. Ooh.
Attack mode initiated.
We're lucky with the timing on this. The Hollow Pearl might knock out its attack before anybody else has a chance to do. Ah, there we go. See? Perfect. Heal the Pearl again.
You can do
As long as we can do it without items, might as well take advantage.
Thrust. Thrust.
Hey, the Hollow Pearl got the kill. Nice. Well done, Hollow Pearl. Okay, this last area is definitely where the Light Stephen is. Three of them. Nice. How are we doing in frames? Up to 20. Okay. Ooh. Hey, and that's 100% of the... And that's it for the Sky Arena. That's all there is to see here. And that we will never visit this location ever again. Unless we need a... Well, actually, no. We might need a... We might visit this place again because it's a good place to get... It's a good place to get Indigo Chroma, which we might need later. Then again, we might not. So this might very well may be the last time we see this area on stream. Or ever in my playthrough. By location, yes indeed. And if I do come back here to farm Chroma, again, that will probably be off stream. Because farming Chroma is about the most boring thing in this game. And unfortunately, it's a little necessary from time... But unfortunately, it's necessary from time to time. So let's go... So it's time to do some errands. First, let's upgrade our gear. So it is actually possible to grind levels via the Sky Arena. Well, yeah, it's... I mean, it's possible to grind levels anywhere. Speaking of chroma farming, this is a quick one that we can do.
On to the next one.
It's like the one thing we need right now is indigo chroma for Amethyst's Whip. Because, yeah, it's like I do want to get all the... Oh, I need to look up what Peridot needs.
Remember,
There's a level up charm in
today's
the
battles
Sky
are
Arena that
focusing on
respawns. Huh. That's interesting. I did not know that.
I've got just the thing.
Okay, so what's this new strategy? Okay, we got the spear schematic, which will need yellow and purple and blue, which we probably have plenty of blue, I believe. Blue's easy to come by. So yeah, I know some places where we can stop for that, which we will do. There, okay. Actually, wait, do we even need indigo chroma anymore?
Just the thing.
Yes, we do.
I've got just the thing.
If you stick with the fixed party and only upgrade their stuff, you're gonna have chroma to spare. Not necessarily, actually, because like if you have a party that uses a lot of yellow or orange chroma, that stuff is just very rare. Period. And so you might not have enough chroma anyway. In any case, I mostly do this just because there's the achievement for upgrading every weapon and everything. So, and yeah, and like I said, you know, it's like I don't play that way. I do switch up my party quite a bit. And even if I didn't, I want to upgrade all of it, because I care about my party. Yay!
Bravo, Steven!
Yeah, we might as well burn off this, since... Yeah, I do want to upgrade all the weapons. One, there's achievement for it. Two, like I said, I use everybody in my party, so... You know, there you go. Ta-da! Dang it. Actually, I'm just gonna wait for that spiky thing. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, it's like there's like a spot in the forest with yellow chroma that you will revisit a lot in this game. In fact, we're gonna revisit it right now because it's a good time to. Hi, kitty. You know, Peridot missed out on some XPs. That's just too bad.
Hey, it's my page!
Connie Maheshwaran, at your service.
Ah, Connie's reached that point where these are going to start costing 6. But on her next level, she's going to start gaining 6 points anyway, so we'll just deal with that. Anyway.
Ooh, I know.
It's, actually, no. We're gonna visit... Whoops. Dang it. Game stutter. Why am I doing this with Connie, not with Steven? Ah! Okay. Whoop.
Hey,
That's all
it's
I
my
wanted to do.
page!
Where's that music? There we go.
I shall wear it with pride.
Ah!
Ow!
The game's a little stuttery sometimes, and it can really screw you over, like, right here. There's that propochroma we need. Okay, stop following me. Don't. Whoa, that was weird. I was like in the pit for a second there. Okay. Warp. Forest.
Onward, team!
Yeah, I might have to turn down the video quality. That might be a thing worth considering. Hopefully, I won't have to go to that spot many more times, though. So hopefully, it might just be a moot
Let's put
point.
out some lights.
Okay, let's heal up. Get some yellow chroma. Hit the forge, and have a grand old time. Maybe it's intentional to encourage backtracking. Yeah, but like, there's no other reason to backtrack except for the chroma. So I think it is just kind of bad design all around, to be perfectly honest. Because, like, the only reason to backtrack is to get chroma or to find secrets that you missed. And And going back for Chroma doesn't really help with finding secrets, so it doesn't really make sense for that to be the reason to do it. Because like if you're farming Chroma, you're just going to go to the same 3 locations over and over again.
Cheeseburger backpack.
About questionable design decisions, what's up with Garnet? What party role she's supposed to play? It's like she's just a bruiser. Well, Garnet is actually really useful if you use her right. If you up her defense and have her taunt, it's incredibly handy. Or it would be if the game was a lot harder. Actually, I mostly used Garnet's taunt in the situation where... I know where I'm going to go. I'll go to this area for a very specific reason. Yeah, she's the tank. She does a lot of damage. Her primary attack stuns opponents, which is very useful. Arguably, that makes her probably the best single-target DPS in the game, because anything she attacks is also going to get knocked on its ass for a little while. That also makes her great. Well, like, if you see an attack coming, if you see somebody's walking forward to attack, just attack them with Garnet, and she will just stop the attack cold in its tracks. You know, what else is she good for? Taunting is helpful. Her defense-breaking rocket punch is very useful until you get Peridot. So yeah, Garnet does a lot of useful stuff. Perfect. Triple. That might be all the purple chroma we need for the rest of the game. Here's hoping. Then there's also an orange chroma hiding back here that I want to grab. But yeah, Garnet's one of the best characters. I just don't use her very often because I like Pearl better. And like, not even from a gameplay perspective, Pearl's my favorite character, and so I always use her over Garnet. Like, in actual fact, Garnet is probably the better character to bring along. Like, if we were trying to, maybe we should have maxed her defense and said, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is that, like, if you just max out Garnet's defense and, oh, wait, no, I know where I need to go. Yeah, if you just maxed out Garnet's defense and then, taunted every turn, nobody would die ever. You know, because Garnet would just be taking every hit and not going down, and you know, that's a strong play. That's a very strong play. The one time I ended up using Taunt for Garnet is, when I was going for... There's one achievement to get 10 perfect blocks in a row, and what I did to get that achievement is I had Garnet taunt the enemies. Is that I had Garnet taunt the enemies so that every attack was coming at her, which made the attacks very predictable and very easy to time, you know, with when to block. And that's how I was able to get that achievement, is by having Garnet taunt people. Alright. It's time to get some upgrades! Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. And then we also want to stop by Beach City, because there are a couple quests to turn in there. In fact, we will be using Garnet for that. So, fun fact, talking about how useful Garnet is, we will indeed be using her, because she is useful. This little upcoming bit of the game. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to upgrade? We definitely want to upgrade the tablet first. Because we're going to be using Peridot a lot from now on. What does that do for us? Unlocks the Molten Core ability for 3 star points. Supercharge all of Peridot's contraptions for 5 seconds. And yes, that is absolutely a reference to Overwatch. It's actually kind of funny, because in Overwatch, they changed what Molten Core does. And which is kind of weird because Molten Core in this game does exactly what Molten Core did in Overwatch. It charges up Peridot's turrets so that they do more damage for a brief period of time. But then they changed Molten Core, and that used to be what Molten Core did in Overwatch. It charged, there was the character Torbjorn, who has his turret, and if you use Molten Core, it buffed up his turret. Molten Core doesn't do that anymore. Now Molten Core just like sprays a bunch of molten lava all over the ground. And so it's funny, this is like an out-of-date reference to Overwatch, because Overwatch is a game that keeps changing because it's a multiplayer game. Kind of funny how that works.
Ooh, I know.
Let's see. Those are nice. That's nice. But of course, we're short yellow. Okay, I know where to get some yellow though, so we're not done yet. I know I just promised we weren't going to do this on stream, but like it's only farming if you're doing it repeatedly. This is just a quick tour. A quick tour of the farming locations. Yep, that's...
Onward, team!
All right. Almost done. Almost there. So yes, and plus, it's like I want to be honest with with this Let's Play. Like I said, I did a little bit of farming off stream, but like I still do want to be like honest with you, and like this is the game. This is what you do in the game if you want to 100% it. That's the other thing too, is the weapons count towards the 100% project. Like, even if you're not going for the achievements, if you're just going for the 100% on the title screen, you gotta upgrade all of the weapons, and that means doing this. That means doing a lot of this.
Ooh,
Whoops.
I know. Item, I choose you.
Whoops, did not mean to use that. Oh well. Yes, as I've expressed many a time by now, countless times surely, I played this game on the PS4 originally when it came out, and on the Switch controller, a lot of the buttons are reversed from what you're used to. Like, if you own a Nintendo console and any other console, you're used to this problem,
Ready when you guys are.
where, like, the A and the B button are flipped around, and so are the X and the Y button. And so you'll end up pressing the wrong thing all the time if you switch back and forth a lot. And, like, all weekend, I've been playing on my Switch. And so I'm confused. I'm confused, Minda. I'm confused by my buttons. Pumpkin. Oh, you can see my pumpkin right back there. Okay. Back to the forge. Hey, you.
You guys know where you're going, right?
So yeah, that's it. Yeah, and like you see what I mean about the yellow chroma. Like if your team, like if Pearl and Greg are the two that use a lot of yellow chroma, and if they're both on your team, forget about it. Like you're gonna have to farm for them. Just for those two. My cat's wrestling with me, so I'm a little drunk now. No, you don't get to play with that. There we go. Spear schematic 2, because we actually used that one. I forgot what this one gets us. I think it was one of the underwhelming ones, to be honest. When giving a perfect strike against a target with 20% health or less, there's a 25% chance that Pearl will instantly defeat them. Does not work on bosses. Yeah, this is incredibly underwhelming as far as abilities go, because like if Pearl is getting a perfect strike against a target with 20% health or less, she's gonna kill them anyway. Like, the instant kill is never, ever, ever, ever gonna be a factor. So that's one of the lamer power-ups. And then compare that to Peridot's tablet upgrade, where she just gets an entire new goddamn ability. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? Short on yellow for that, but we can get this whip upgrade. Here, I'm going to do this just because it's funny. You do not have to get the upgrades in order. So here, we're going to upgrade Amethyst Whip to level 2 before upgrading it to level 1. Because I want to, because that's funny to me. And yeah, it is so specific, too. It's like, if you're attacking a target with 20% health, there's a 25% chance that something might happen. Enemies are now guaranteed to drop a star point when defeated by Amethyst basic attacks. That's very handy. Hey, we even have enough to get her normal upgrade, too. Yeah, it's like so specific and so like, first you have to get lucky enough to have an enemy in that position. Then you need to roll a double coin flip. Then you need to roll a d4, basically, to get the effect to even go off. And it's like, no, it's so lame. All enemies outside of Amethyst Whip attack range take half damage from her attack. That is one of the better options. That is one of the better upgrades. That makes it... It's like to be honest, like I haven't used Amethyst much. I always kind of forget to use her, but she really is, in point of fact, like one of the best characters in the game, especially once you get that weapon upgrade. Because like if you're fighting a lot of enemies, whip them all up. Like there's not a lot of benefit to focus firing enemies one at a time in this game. So just attack them all at once with Amethyst Whip like that, and go to town. By all means.
What am I gonna pick?
And we're one yellow and one indigo short of Greg's guitar. And unfortunately, I can't think of any good locations off... Excuse me. And I can't think of any good places left for indigo. Because you just saw me hit up the Frost Caverns and... the Sky Fortress. Yeah, Amethyst is also great if you up her luck stat. That's another good one. Will you use Amethyst in the near future? I mean, I certainly can. Actually, I guarantee I will. And we'll get to that when we get to that. But first, we are going to go here. And actually, hang on. We need Garnet for this. Actually, we might as well just do that now. Whoop. Here, let's adjust. There. Now we're using Garnet and Amethyst.
Time to vacate.
Yeah, Amethyst is great because, like, it's like if you have stuff that procs off of her luck stat, you know, she hits multiple targets. One of them is bound to be a lucky hit. So, like, her luck stat doesn't even need to be that high to start proccing lucky hits. And, it's like Amethyst is a very good character.
Stick together, team.
Alright. So we're using Garnet to get this secret. Everybody's lost and confused up there. We couldn't, Here we go. Wait, let's get over there first. We could not break this rock before because we needed to upgrade Garnet's gauntlets first. But we have done that now, and so... Lucky Berserker Badge. While at 15% health or lower, all attacks are guaranteed to be lucky. You can pull off some interesting combos with that badge. Because, like, what you do is, like, especially, like, one of the best ones I've heard of is with Greg, actually. where what you do is you give Greg that badge, drop him off a cliff a bunch of times so he is at 50% health, and then you just have him play his damaging song and have Steven bubble him so he stays safe, and he will just kill everything on screen at once, just passively. You don't even need to do anything. Just need to make sure he stays alive. Alright, so right now it's time to turn in this one last side quest. What? Ronaldo! Guess what I have? Steven! Is it irrefutable evidence of a dark alternate universe inhabited by beings that couldn't even be observed by mortal eyes? Nope, but next best thing. A really cool sword! For you! Wow, looks even better than the one I spent my life savings on at Delmarvicon. Many thanks, Steven. Words cannot describe how much I value our fellowship. Yay! Got the Berserker badge. While at 50% health or lower, automatically receive an attack buff. So yeah, there's the other badge. Perfect. So like that's what I mean. It's like you give Greg that badge and the other Berserker badge, and just he kills everything on screen. It's a neat strategy. I don't use it very often because he's not my favorite character, but, you know, it works. That side quest annoyed the crap out of me when I played through it the first time because... Oh, actually, there's one last thing we want to do here. We're going to hunt for it. We're going to do a little achievement hunting. So, as you noticed just now, we did 100% Beach City. We have completed every side quest and gotten every item that there is to get here. But there is one achievement that I am still hunting for in this game, and it is listen to all of Boltron's quotes, which I have not quite done yet. So we're just going to listen to them for a little bit, and maybe the achievement will pop, and then we'll do it. Bad luck and extreme misfortune will haunt your pathetic soul for all eternity. I paid for this?
How about...
In the very near future, you will receive a special prize! So this is entirely worthless. We do get some stuff out of it.
How about...
Here's good times ahead in your future at the Funland Arcade! More of an advertisement.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
In the very near future, you will receive a special prize. Yeah, this is entirely RNGs. This is entirely RNG-gus right here. We're just waiting for him to say something we've never heard before. Heard that one before. Hey, I know an IA line.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
I actually don't know what... I don't actually remember which line of dialogue we're waiting for here. Yeah, those are nice. Getting 2 of those in a row is pretty nice, though.
How about...
Yes, I have gotten the badge out of him. It's like...
How about...
I actually got the badge out of him absurdly early. I started a second game of the... Like, after I beat it the first time, a year ago, I started a second game on the PS4, and I still haven't gotten the Boltron badge from in that game. But, like, in this game, I got the Boltron badge from him on, like the 3rd or 4th trip to see him. Oh, that's sweet. That also was a new one. That might have been it. There are good times ahead of you in the future at the Funland Arcade. Buy some tickets. Yeah, actually, here I'll just show you. I'll just show it to you right now. So yeah, yeah, it's equipped on Connie right now. The nicer regen badge. This badge right here is the badge you get from Boltron. And yeah, it's like I got it after... I got it like on my like 3rd or 4th visit to him, after only dropping like 10 or maybe 15 coins into Pierre's recordings. It was ridiculously lucky. Oh, but I'm almost out of money. So I'm going to stop spending money on those right now. Actually, no, I can afford the one more. It's not like you need money for much of anything in this game in the first place, so whatever. Plus, some of these items are nice.
Ooh, I know.
Oh, yeah, it's like superstar fruits. Just keep the superstar fruits coming because I will always want those.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick? How about...
There we go. So we still don't have the achievement, so I will have to come back here eventually. But it's not really a priority because I already do have the badge I need for him. I do intend to come back here later and try to get 100% of the Steam achievements for this game because that is actually a very doable thing. I already got the achievement for jumping through the big donut hole, so we don't need to do that again. And then there are just some other little things. Ostensibly the hardest achievement in the game is beating a boss with the Crying Breakfast Friends badge. However, I found that achievement to be fairly doable, especially with Peridot. So I might challenge myself to do it without Peridot, because that is the easiest thing to do, is to go to the final boss with Peridot, drop all of her turrets, and then just hunker down, just turtle up, and wait for the turrets to kill Hessenite. So I might try to get that badge, get that achievement, by not doing that. Let's see how that goes. Oh, I just forgot about that, how... It's nice how Steven has a GameCube, and now this game is finally available on a Nintendo Entertainment System. I am not streaming this on a Switch because I don't have a capture card for it. This is just the PC version, but I am playing with a Switch Pro controller to keep up with the... to keep up with appearances. And now, where are we going? We're going back to the Strawberry Battlefield.
Nicely done.
I wonder if they originally intended the CBF badge to be placed earlier in the game. I have thought about that too, because at the point where you get the CBF badge, there is only one boss left in the game. And it's weird because the achievement, yeah, the phrasing of the achievement makes it sound like you could use it on any boss fight, but literally it's impossible to get the badge until you're right before the end of the game. It's one of the last badges you get in one of the last areas of the game. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe they were imagining that place in an earlier location at one point. I'm going to explore this area a little bit because apparently I missed the Light Stephen last time I was here. I have a hunch I know where it is, so just indulge me as I go on this brief detour. Looking for a Light Stephen. Ah, watch out. Get out of here. I have a hunch it's back in this direction, because I don't remember exploring this early area very well last time. Okay, I did find that. Is it down here, maybe? I think this is leading towards the secret area. Okay, yeah, there's a secret area up there. So maybe. Oh, there's a, actually no. I'm gonna go grab that indigo real quick because I need it. There's Peridot. Darn it, get out of the way. Because, yeah, exactly. The phrasing on the achievement makes it sound like you can do any boss fight, but Hessonite's the only one left by the time you get it. It's weird. Whoop. There, now we'll be able to, now we have enough to, we have enough indigo at least to upgrade Greg's thing. Let's see now, where is that light, Steven? It's a good rule of thumb with games like this. Just hugging the bottom of the screen is usually a great way to get secrets. Because that's usually where they're hiding, is like just below the camera line.
Ooh, I know.
I found this one already. No, I did not. I should level up and adjust my badges. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's fine, I guess, for now.
Bawakunga! All day, air day!
I forgot I was going to go for this.
All day, air day!
All day, air day. And I'll worry about badges later. Well, actually, yeah. Badges aren't vitally important right at the moment. She'll survive without them. We might need more of this later. I remember you need a lot of purple for Steven's second shield upgrade. It's 5 a.m. where you're at, and you're going to bed. That's fine. Good night. This will be posted to YouTube in the morning in all likelihood. I think once I'm done exploring this area... Hey, there's a yellow. See, now we can upgrade, Greg's, guitar. I bet we'll do that later. No, well, might as well do that now, I suppose. Seriously, where's that light, Steven, though? Is it, like, up in that... Is it up in that thing I just forgot to get it before? Is it hiding in these bushes? I've been up there before. I got whatever was hidden in that thing. Huh. Let's see, there's an onion station right over here. Hi, onion. I can't afford anything because I just spent all my money on Boltron tickets. Tokens. Huh. Huh. Very curious. I do not know where that last light Steven is. Up here, maybe? I don't know how I could have missed it up here. Oh, they can at least get a better look at the area. Whoops. There's the new pyramid. That's where we're going to go in a minute. I think I see behind the bush on the platform the cannon. Yeah, there's like a big crystal thing there, but I think that's a secret I already have. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll just go kill it again. Also, let me just double. Okay, yeah, I can't. I'm definitely going to do that because we're going to use Greg very shortly. If you're familiar with the game, you know exactly why we will have to be using Greg. Oh, there it is. We're going to kill this first because... But yeah, there's the light, Steven. He was just hiding behind that bush.
Ready?
See, that's the great thing about Garnet there is that... Oh, shit.
What am I gonna pick?
So now that dude's stunned. He's not going to attack for a little bit. Which is convenient for us, because we don't want him to attack.
This'll do the trick.
That was nice. Uh-oh.
Wow, that was perfect.
Maybe I kill it right now. Maybe that'll cancel the attack? Maybe, hopefully? Oh, no. Ah, well.
Ready?
I want Peridot to find the white Steven because I want Peridot to level up. And Guard just does so much damage if you can do her 1-2 punch like that.
Behold, the power of love.
Quake deals high damage to a large group of enemies in all around Garnet. Fairly handy AoE from time to time. Hey, we got a level up out of that. I think the last secret might just be the hidden pyramid. Could be wrong, though. Anyway, so let's upgrade Greg's guitar real quick, and then we're going to call that an end to this part for the purposes of the YouTube video, because I think that's a good place to hold up to end it. Warp, 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 warpy, warp, warp.
Looks like another win for the Crystal Gems.
Yes, it does.
Time to quest with the best.
I think this was the one that gets you the chance to get extra beats in your guitar rhythms. It's looking very adorable right now. Unlocks the Whammy ability, increases the effect of Greg's jams when used after tuning. Resets if any jam is interrupted or expires. That's nice. It's very handy. Okay. So let's get back to the work pad, and then we will briefly pause the video.
Yeah, I'm over it.
And that is going to be the end of this part. I believe we're up to part 8, I think. I don't remember how many videos I split up the last stream into. So we will be returning shortly before the next bit, where we will start exploring the Hidden Pyramid, which we get to name. And so that'll be fun and exciting. I don't actually remember what all the names were. So I don't actually remember what the name is of the next area because I haven't come up with it yet. So that'll be fun. That's how we will start the next video. See you in a minute. Bye-bye.